It is Monday night once again, and we are in the Madhouse with the Maverick Soul Hour with Tommy Marr. We got some great guests for you tonight. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But as usual, we're going to go through the week. I hope that everyone had a great 4th of July and a safe one. And I hope nobody's fingers got blown off or anything. Hope everybody had a good time. It's like scorching hot in New York. It's crazy. I want to thank my guests from last week, Motown and More, Vinlo Odom and the gang. You guys were phenomenal. I think the sky's the limit for you guys. You're off and running, and thank you very much for coming in. You guys were really, really, really good. I was going to talk about my partners, Tom and Vicky, who were in Niagara Falls for the last 5 days or whatever it was, and but they just walked in. So we're glad that they're back safe and sound. So welcome back. I hope you're nice and rested and you had a good time. And they were in Niagara Falls. I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing something up on the 50th floor overlooking the falls. I saw some videos. It was great. I also want to talk about this coming Friday night at the Dix Hill Center for Performing Arts. Amber Ferrari with the Joplin's Pearl is going to be there, along with the Clapton Chronicles. So Amber called me again and asked me to come in and do a tune with them. So you're going to have a little Joplin, a little Clapton, with a splash of Kaka. So it ought to be good. If you don't have tickets for that show, get them. The Dix Hill Center for Performing Arts. That's Friday night, this Friday night, July 12th. So don't miss that show because Amber is amazing. She is just an amazing vocalist and performer. She leaves it all on the stage, and it's just, you got to go see it to believe it, really. If you're a Joplin fan, got to go. I also want to send out, we have gotten such a response, I got to tell you something, from Australia. In the last, I would say, 5 days, I could not even possibly tell you the amount of emails and things that we've gotten from Australia due to one of my guests 2 weeks ago, Tom Gent from Nashville. Tom, you are just a blessing to us all. I can't ever thank you enough, but I do want to give a special shout out to Mark Eckel in Australia. Actually, last night we were home and we were just listening, and I saw Tom sent me a little thing in a blog, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. What do I know? But they were talking back and forth, and they actually had a dedication to my show on the #1 station in Australia. So we have a lot of fans in Australia. I just want to give Mark Eckel a shout out. You are #1 in my book, my man, and he is on Hot FM 106.7 in Australia. So pick him up because he's a great guy. Great guy, and when you come to the United States, you come on my show. I'd love to have you. Also, I want to just I got to tell you this guy, and actually, Greg, you could speak for this guy, Rich Balta, who is a rock photographer. This guy does phenomenal work. Any of you bands that are out there that you want to be photographed by one of the best around, Rich Balta, get on him, get him, because I'll tell you something. He does all Ambers. I mean, he's shot great. You guys before. He's and a great guy, too. Really super great guy. You can reach him at rbalter, B-A-L-T-E-R, photo.com. That's rbalter, B-A-L-T-E-R, photo.com. So you guys on the island or in New York or wherever, Connecticut, whatever, Shelter Island, whoever's in the vicinity, you need a great photographer, he's your man. Rich Balta, thank you, my man. You're a good guy. And even Michelangelo's here to back me up on that one, too. So, Rich, you're the best. Thank you. And I just want to say about the shows that we had while Tom and Vicky were gone, Friday night and Thursday. We had 4 great shows. We had Vinny and Janet's show, which was I forget that. I don't know how to pronounce the show, but a great show with a great jam band they brought in. They just threw it together, and I'll tell you, these guys were great. I mean, they were really pros, came in and killed it. And then we had Christina with the Martini Garden show, phenomenal again. And then Saturday, I got to tell you, this is probably my favorite show of any shows in Madhouse. Chris Monty came in. He's a well-known comedian on Long Island and throughout the country. And he brought in Joey Cola. He had, it was just a phenomenal show, I got to tell you. Thanks, guys. And Joey Cola, you are my favorite comedian. You are super, super, super good. And I am going to have you on this show and can't wait to have you here because you, my brother, are one of the best I've ever seen. So that's about it for now. We'll take a quick break, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of friends of mine here from Long Island with a great band, and you are going to hear some buttered up soul right here. So hang in there, get yourself tight, get yourself right, and you know where you're supposed to be on Monday night, right here with the Maverick Soul. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy from the Harrison Law Group. You know, soft tissue injury, that's no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. Don't waste valuable time going to firms who don't get it and can't do it. Call 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Ray, I don't know. Are you sure clicking this thing will get us online?
Well, try dragging it.
Faster.
You're just a mouse click away from a better way to rent movies. Blockbuster Total Access. Movies through the mail plus movies through the store. One low price.
Here's the problem. We forgot to plug it in.
Oh, don't even think about it.
Get a free trial at your Blockbuster store or Blockbuster.com.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
We are back with the Maverick Soul, and here in the studio in the Madhouse quarters right here. And I want to introduce my very delightful band in here tonight. They're a very well-known band on Long Island here, and they played all over the place. They had that Motown thing going, some R&B, some funk. They do it all. I've seen them. They're great. All you venues on Long Island, get a good look when they get up to play because you're going to want to hire these guys. So I'm going to introduce them right now, ladies and gentlemen. My pleasure, Buttered Soul, right here. And starting with lead vocalist, Greg Hopping. Now, next to Greg, we have Gary Maggio, lead guitarist. Next to him, we have Rick Rosenthal, bass. He actually looked like that bass player from Blues Brothers. He's supposed to do the show, too. And then we have we have Mikey Vitale, the quiet one.
Yes.
He's
real quiet.
Last but certainly not least, we have Sam Bryant, percussionist, drum.
Thanks.
So guys, talk to me. What are you up to?
We're having some fun, playing music, you know what I mean?
You guys keep very busy though, right?
Yeah, we're pretty busy. We're as busy as we want to be, we could be busier.
Right.
But, we're just having fun, man.
Well,
that's
actually,
what music is all about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Music is from the soul. That's in the name of your show.
Well, you guys are Maverick Souls. I can see that. I don't know about the young guy yet.
Pretty soul.
He's
He's
the
wild one over here.
He's up in the air.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
gonna see
being-
if he's
I'm
a
being
Maverick.
honest.
He has a soul.
Now see how these guys come in with. They got the look. They got the glasses. They got the Maverick thing going on. You know.
He hasn't sown his soul oats yet. His Maverick soul oats.
There you go.
On my way.
He's still working on that.
But now, did you? Who was the original? How did this? How did you guys get started?
Oh man, I've been at this with this band for about 10 years now.
Really?
And it started with some guys from in Spionk, and then Rick came into the band, and so we've been in the band the longest, me and Rick, and then this year, you know, we played with a bunch of guys, Joe DeMeo, Bobby Rondinelli,
Right,
a lot of really good guys. This year, Gary came on board playing guitar, and I met Sam at Pete's place in over here in Bohemia, and you know, I heard him play, and he's unbelievable, man. So you know, I tracked him down through what's that website? I forget the website. It's where business guys go.
Oh, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Oh, I can't remember.
And he
I
was
got a
just
million
come-
people wanting me to do that, and I can't remember my password, and there's no way of getting my
Yeah, me
password.
too.
and it's really like I feel bad. I feel like they're like, who does this guy think he is? Because I would like to, you know, I don't know what the hell it is, but I want to say yes to them anyway, you know. But I can't even tell
But you
how-
can't. So
Can't.
he was just coming off a tour in South America, right? Yeah. So when he came back, he's like, "I'll get in touch with you," and you know, he's been playing with us. And Mikey's been like in and out of Buttered Soul for a while. You know, he went to college, so you know, he left us for a little while, but he's back. And like I said, we're just hanging out, having fun, man. And like I said, that's what music's all about.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, don't bother.
Yeah, and it's not easy to have fun nowadays. And
Sometimes it's not, man,
It's
you
not
know?
so much the band. It's the venues nowadays.
Yeah, it really
it's
is.
like these guys, they just think, you know, how many people can you bring? How many? That's all you hear. You know, and I
I don't
them all,
understand it,
There's
man,
not a
you know?
band on Long Island. I don't care who they are. I mean, there's two I can think of that can bring a crowd every time. But
Yeah, right.
no one can guarantee you anything.
Not really.
And it's a stupid question to ask a band. You know.
Yeah,
it really is.
'Cause
And it's a two-way street too. They don't even want to do any publicity
Well,
or
they gotta
advertising.
do
want
their
you to
own
do
stuff.
it all.
Yeah.
You know, it's really changed for the worst.
They got to do their own stuff, you know.
Yeah, and then you put 300 people in a place, they want to pay you $150.
Yeah.
The register's ringing, and the cash is coming in.
And like we're not 20-year-olds. I mean, we could sit. I mean, I know I could. So I don't drink, so I mean, I worked
Yeah,
in bars
me
my
neither.
whole life.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could tell you almost to $100 how much you put in that drawer,
absolutely.
especially when they're eating in that.
Right.
And then you tell me you didn't
we
put
didn't do
nothing
too
in
well
the drawer.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know when we were young, everybody was drinking, but
And
now,
who cared?
Now everybody's eating. You know,
Right.
We all play in restaurants, and people
Right.
come eat now.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? It's different.
And they drink club sodas and Cokes. You know.
Yeah,
And I
right,
do
exactly.
understand that end of it too,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
with the Deweys and that, it's a different world out
Oh,
there.
it
you know?
absolutely
And
is.
I understand that too. But when you're packing a place and you're seeing people eating and you know they're drinking it, and a lot of times, you know, you still got a lot of drinkers and they're pounding them down and whatever. Come on, man! Don't tell me you put $200 in the drawer.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean, it's
Well, what they seem
not
to
cool.
overlook in the scheme of things is the years and years of practicing and rehearsing and all the time that goes into reaching a certain level of proficiency, and nobody cares about that.
Right.
You know?
Well, I guarantee you, and I'm sure each one of you can vouch for it. I mean, especially if you do drink while you're playing, I guarantee you usually spend more money than you make.
we
with
generally,
the gas and
we
everything.
generally don't drink when we're
You know,
gigging.
and it's,
like if you buy a meal or something, you know, for you and your wife, and you know,
and then
you made half of what you
Yeah.
went there to do.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
but that's why I say you got to have fun.
Right.
We always show up to play.
That's what I'm saying. It's harder to have fun. You know.
Yeah.
You know when I have the most fun in the studio. That's when I have my most fun.
Yeah.
When you just don't care and you're just creating and having fun and you're with guys that you care about. You know. That's what it's all about. It's you know, how many and you're up there singing and you're like counting heads. You know, geez, not enough people.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It like takes it out of you too. Or you have a really great night and there's only like 30 people showed up. You know, and
Right.
it's like you have them on nights when that happens, right?
Right.
It's like, damn, why couldn't that have been the other night when there's
Exactly.
300 people in here?
There's a lot of emotion in music.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of emotion.
Without a doubt. There should,
Yeah.
you know, actually, there should be more emotion because I think we've kind of left that a little bit. You know, you think
Oh,
of
yeah.
James Brown and Janis, and you know, I mean, they would be Kaka. I mean, they would be, the energy would be running through them. And I use Kaka and Janis as a great example because if you watch anything like from Woodstock or anything with Janis or Kaka, they would actually be levitating on their toes because it just had nowhere else to go.
It's from the
you know?
soul,
Yeah,
from
And
the
it
heart.
was just, and I'm sure you've had that. I've had a few times, not many, but I mean where you're just like euphoric, you know, and it's
Well, sometimes you get into that.
yeah, but it's a great feeling.
And you forget where you're at.
Yeah, but that's when it gets good. That's when that's when it's fun.
That's when you're in the zone.
Yeah,
You get into this zone. And
But
all of a
now,
sudden
I
you
mean,
zone out.
nowadays, I mean, the music is just
Canned.
it's just the vocals are not real. I mean, you know, nothing's real.
You have to be
know?
great on your computer equipment to be a good musician
Yeah,
these days.
yeah, and it's sad. It's really sad because there are, and I mean, Long Island is. I mean, I guarantee between the six of us, we could name 1,000 great musicians.
Lots
in Long
of great
Island.
musicians.
for sure.
1,000. I mean,
Thousands.
great, not good, great.
Great. Right.
And will never be heard of.
Right.
You know, it's sad. It's very sad. And then you got people. I won't mention names, but you know, they got them vocals, wah 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 wah. You know, like, and they're making millions and millions and millions of
Auto-tune.
dollars. Yeah. I
Which
mean,
reminds me, you got my auto-tune set up over here?
got that auto-tune set up?
No auto-tune, butt and soul, baby.
Yeah, that's right. They
Turn
don't
it off.
put
Go
soul
home.
for nothing.
What you see is what you get.
You gonna do that?
I don't know.
You guys are funk. Yeah, it's kind of changed, and that's why I like having guys like you in here because you are the real deal. You're the heart of where the music comes from. You know, I can see it. I can, even when you were just testing here. You know, it's not something you can hide. You know, it's the real deal.
You either have it, right? You
Yeah,
have it or
I
you
mean,
don't.
I wouldn't bring bands in here that, aren't, that really
'Cause
don't
you
have
know.
it here. Yeah, I think I do, and I like to share that, and I like to show off people like you guys that now, I mean, right now we're in probably 100 countries,
Which reminds me, let me say hi to Norma and Nat Hopping in Australia.
There you go. There you go. To our Australian crew.
My family over there.
Are they listening? Are they
Well,
watching?
said, I guess. I told them to watch.
Oh, good.
So hopefully they're watching.
It's probably like
I'm sure
3
they
in the
are.
morning or
I
2 in the
don't- yeah, I
afternoon
have
or something.
no idea. Yeah.
10 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's a weird time. But we do have a lot of people in Australia watching, that's for sure. And the afternoons.
One named Craig Hudson.
The cameraman's talking now. Listen to this.
Hey,
Craig Hudson from Australia.
Oh, yeah?
Craig Hudson. All right.
Hey,
Is he one of
Craig.
the
Hey,
Hudson
Craig.
brothers?
What's up, Craig Hudson?
What's happening?
Craig Hudson.
What up with it?
I hope you're listening to 106.7 FM over there in Australia.
Hell yeah.
So, where are you guys playing? What do you got coming up?
We'll be at Port Jazz on Friday.
Oh, in Port Jeff?
Yeah. And, if anybody wants to, go to the website, buttedsoul.net.
And you have a Facebook page also,
Yeah,
right?
Facebook too, yep.
Butted Soul?
Butted Soul Group, yep.
So definitely.
And all the
definitely look
dates are on there, all the show dates. If you click on the show dates button, all the show dates are on there.
There you go. So
Yep.
that's where you hook up with these guys, and I'll tell you, you're really going to enjoy these guys. I'm telling you, because they are butted soul, like Maverick soul, butted soul. I like it. I like it. A little Maverick with some butter. So, Gary,
Yes.
how long have you been playing the guitar?
30 years, 3 years, and 30 days, and like 10 hours now.
This is our Corky Lang, Roger Daltrey
That's
look-alike here. So,
4 energy drinks a day.
I've been playing a long time, Tommy, a long time.
No, but I mean, I've seen you play. I mean, I know you're another guy who plays from your heart and soul.
Yeah.
And I mean, you agree with the way the music is now? I mean, it's
I
just,
do. To a point where
It's sickening.
It's sickening. It's sickening. I mean, the way of the real players out there, the real bands out there that play from the soul. You either have it or you don't,
Right.
and they show up and they play and they kill it. And it doesn't matter what's going on, but as soon as they hit the stage, the switch is on. And you don't know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be good because it's from the heart and you're all in. I can't even explain it. It's just something comes over me and us.
Chemistry. It's
It's chemistry. And it's great. I mean, that's why I still do it after all these years, and I love it. I love guitar playing. I love rock and roll. I love, this band is great. It's a great fit for me, and I've been playing a long time.
You brought up a good point of fit, because I mean, I've been in a ton of bands too, and there's usually one guy or something that's out of whack, that's not making it fun, and it's not
Yeah.
But it's so great when you do get a group of guys that have the chemistry, and just you don't have to talk. You just know where he's going. He knows where you're going.
Yeah.
It's just that's the fun part too.
That's the
I
fun
mean,
part.
that's the soul part.
Yeah. Yeah. So I spent the first half of my life just playing for a living and touring, and then I went back to school, and I'm in technology, and I play, and I make it all work. I love it.
But that is why I like having guys like you on the show, because I mean, I don't think people that I'm not talking about musicians or people who follow musicians, but just the regular public that does. They don't hear of all these great bands. I mean, they don't know that they probably 2 blocks from their home is a great band playing there. You know what I mean? On Friday or Saturday or Thursday or whatever. And that's what we're trying to do here. Is we're trying to open the doors to all these people that you just don't know. You don't have to be at the Madison Square Garden. I mean, you don't have to do that. You can go to a little gin mill and hear great music.
And you're going to see guys that put thousands of hours into their craft. And show up and give it their all. Right. All in. Doesn't matter if it's 20 people in a club or 1,000 people at the Paramount or 89 North or wherever from Long Island. We're from Long Island, but we're going to kill it every time.
Like we go down once in a while. Like I know he plays once a month down at the Blue Parrot, little tiny place. I played there probably more than anybody's ever played there. Yeah. But I mean, Randy Jackson from Zebra plays by himself there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can actually walk in there and sit 3 feet from Randy Jackson. He plays the 12. This guy has a show that is amazing.
And he tours a lot.
He is amazing.
Amazingly
I never
talented.
realized how great of a singer and a guitar player this guy is. And he does all the Zeppelin. It's incredible. I mean, and what does it cost you? $8 or something? I mean, this is what I'm saying. I mean, so you guys can go and you can see a band like this for like $5 to walk in the door, rather than I think we saw Fleetwood Mac in $4,000 a seat. I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts. I mean, I'd rather go see Bud and Soul. I really would. I really would. Because, I mean, I'm not getting crushed, and I mean, I can really hear you. I can get up close and personal.
Like most of the places we play there's no cover. You know what I mean? Almost all of them.
Right. That's great. That's what I'm saying. That's the word we want to, because I truly believe that right now, the mecca of music is on Long Island. I truly, truly believe that.
Incredible talent here.
Absolutely.
So
whole bunch.
And I want to expose as many as I can, and that's why we have you guys here.
We appreciate it.
Well, we're glad you're exposing us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I heard
we like to be exposed.
I heard that you'd like to expose yourself.
Oh my!
I see his wife back there like, but we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back. Hang in there. Get yourself tight. We'll be right back with Bud and Soul.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When you pay too much for cable, you throw things. When you throw things, people think you have anger issues. When people think you have anger issues, your schedule clears up. When your schedule clears up, you grow a scraggly beard. When you grow a scraggly beard, you start taking in stray animals. And when you start taking in stray animals, you can't stop taking in stray animals. Stop taking in stray animals. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Huntington Toyota, the experience of a lifetime. Don't take our word for it.
The experience for me at Huntington Toyota made me feel very comfortable.
It's their professionalism, their honesty, and their integrity. I've bought at least 9 or 10 cars here at Huntington Toyota. They give me the best price around.
It never was about high pressure. It never was about them. It was always about us.
Today's cars are very similar, but Huntington Toyota is very different.
Huntington Toyota, where it's all about you.
Looks like Ed Wilson.
Well,
We are back with the Maverick Soul. So here we are with Butted Soul. Right. This is amazing. They didn't even put up the applause sign. It's amazing.
It's up all the time, though.
I know.
It's just there.
So let's go over to Mr. Rick Rosenthal. Talk to me, man.
It's all about the music.
He reminds me of Ed Motzel, too, right? You know
I don't even
Ed
know Ed
Motzel.
Motzel.
You know Ed Motzel?
He doesn't
I
know.
Oh, you
I
could
need
be his
to meet
brother.
him. Really?
Yeah. And you could also be the guy from the Blues Brothers, the sax player.
Oh,
Actually, they're supposed to be on the show. They're playing the living room or something. in the
He
city.
stole my look.
I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
I think I was there first.
You were.
You know?
Depends on how old he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Well, we've been around.
We've been around the block a few times. Yeah, we know it's.
So you're happy and everything's cool with the chemistry and the.
Oh yeah, you know the best part of this is just these guys. You know,
Yeah.
they're just
When
you
it's
get
good,
out
it's
with
good.
guys
When it's
that you
bad,
like and you like to play with, and it's just all there. What could be better?
So how is it with the underling in the band?
This
Has
young
he been
man,
behaving, has he been behaving himself? or
he's a
what?
lot of fun. he brings energy.
Mr. Mikey Vitale.
I keep rehearsals nice and bright.
He does a good
He's
Marv.
a diva, though. I got to tell you, we had the test. We had a little
You
test
know,
going.
you get picky like that when you run a show over and over and over
I know.
again.
I don't
you
give
know?
a shit.
And you just want that particular.
No, I appreciate it. I'm
There's
only
nothing too nitpicky if you think it's for the good of the
gotta
sound.
pay
And
your
that's
dues,
what's
bro.
most important.
He does a good Marv.
Yeah.
From Family. Yeah.
Mort, you mean?
Mort.
I'm not
sorry.
doing it.
Mort. He does a good Mort.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that today. Jeez. I'm sorry.
But yeah, man.
So you're good? Yeah, I mean, it's good playing with the veterans, right?
It's good, you know, when you I play with these guys for such a long time. Gary and Sam not so much. I'm just learning now how they play as musicians, and every time we play as a band, it sounds tighter and tighter and tighter, and only gets better. So every time you are literally hearing us play, the bar is just set just a little bit more high for us, so that way we can really captivate this music, which is a good art form for us. And playing saxophone in that is there's no better job in the world, really.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's great that you are a young guy and you are playing with some veterans, which is, I mean, let's face it. I mean, that's the guys who are going to teach you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't make it with a band your own age, but
no.
You're going to take a lot of shortcuts with these guys. That's for sure.
I've been playing in jam sessions around Long Island since I was 16 years old. Yeah. As soon as I learned how to play a scale, I was like, okay, let's open up a little bit.
Yeah, but you have mentors now. You can, when you have questions at 25 years old, right?
Yeah,
You're
25. And
you have questions, and they can answer your questions.
Yeah,
and
of course.
That's great,
Absolutely.
You got Sam over there. I mean, you got to be quiet, man. You really just too loud. And he's a drummer, no less.
Relax.
So, Sam, who were you playing with down in South America?
I went out with a couple of guys from James Brown's band.
James Brown's band? Mm-hmm. Oh, because I just had a bunch of them in here.
Yeah.
Well, T.M. Stevens played with James Brown. Did you ever hear that story? With T.M. was telling me the story about when, because I had heard so much about him, about how he would find people if they missed a note or whatever. And so I said, was he really like that? Because I'm a James Brown freak. And he said, yeah. He says, and I'll give you a quick story. When they were doing Living in America, he said, I just wanted to see him work. And he said he peeked his head out the door, and everybody was gone except James, and he was going to do his vocals. And he's like, where are my background singers? And nobody was there. And he's like, where are my background singers? So he goes, you! So he goes, I don't sing, Mr. Brown. He goes, you were singing now. Get up here. So when you listen to Living in America, that's T.M. Stevens singing on the background.
That's awesome.
He made him sing now. Yeah, true story.
That's cool.
All right, listen, I want to get buttered up here myself, so we're going to take a quick break. These guys are going to hit the stage, and they're going to take it on home with some buttered souls. So hang in there. I know you know what I mean now. Get tight. Get ready for these guys. They're going to make you feel all right. We'll be right back with the Maverick Soul. Hang in there. Woo! I never had applause. Yeah.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing. Jesus, I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ray, I don't know. Are you sure clicking this thing will get us online?
Well, try dragging it.
Faster.
You're just a mouse click away from a better way to rent movies. Blockbuster Total Access. Movies through the mail plus movies through the store. One low price.
Here's the problem. We forgot to plug it in.
Oh! Don't even think about it!
Get a free trial at your Blockbuster store or Blockbuster.com.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power!
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Brooklyn Allen's Best Locksmith and Hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC. The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's Best Locksmith and Hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
We are back with the Maverick Soul, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm not wasting any time. I give you Buttered Soul.
For you, on my way to better things. For you, found myself some wings. For you, distant roads are calling me. You no time for a summer friend. No time for the love you send. Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. You need not wonder why. There's no time left for you. No time left for you. No time left for you. On my way to better things. I found myself some wings. Distant roads are calling me. You no time for a gentle rain. No time for my watch and chain. No time for revolving doors. No time for the killing floor. No time for the killing floor. There's no time left for you. No time left for you. On my way to better things, I found myself somewhere. Distant roads are calling me. You tan, 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 you tan, tan. No time for a gentle rain. No time for my watch and chain. No time for revolving doors. No time for the killing floor. No time for the killing floor. There's no time left for you. No time left for you. No time. 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 I got no time. I got no time. I got no time. I got no time. No time, 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 no time. I got no time. I got no time. Got no time.
Yeah.
So this is where it's at, you know. Music is from your soul. They say that, you know, people talk about soul music, but all music is from your soul. That being said, we're going to do this next song, All Right Now. We're going to rock it up a little bit for you. There she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this now, baby? Maybe she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey, what's your name, baby? Maybe we can see things the same. Now don't you worry or hesitate. Let's move before they raise the parking right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. Listen, baby. I took her home, here to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your name? Are you trying to trick me insane? Well, I said, slow, don't go fast. Don't you think that love won't last? She said, Lord above. You're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. said I took her home here to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game? Are you trying to trick me insane? And I said, slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think that love won't last? She said, Lord above, now you're trying to trick me in love. Ow! All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Everything's all right now. Baby, it's all right. Everything's all right now. Baby, it's all right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. See, now the whole time I was in there sitting on the couch, there was no sweat.
Come on, let's go.
No
Keep
sweat.
going. Give us another one.
Let's do this. Let's do this next one that drives all the girls crazy when we play it.
Oh, yeah.
What, I gotta say it?
Yeah.
You don't actually know it? Where I ask all of you if you know this song, and if you care to sing it with us, because we know it drives all the ladies crazy. And Mikey, it's all the same, only the names will change every day. Seems we're wasting away another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. I'm a cowboy on a steed horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes asleep, sometimes I'm out for days. The people I meet, always go separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. In times when you're alone, all you do his thing. I'm a cowboy on a steady horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive. Six string on my back, I play for keeps, 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere, still I'm standing tall. I've seen a million faces, and I rock them all. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, on a steed horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Said I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive, dead or alive. Dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or you guys are too good to us.
Yes, sir.
We're just going to cut into this last one, and I'm pretty sure you're going to like it. Day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. And the night we ride through the mansions of glory in a suicide machine. Sprung from cages on Highway 9, chrome wheel, fueling drinking and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this time rips the bones from your back. It's a dead truck, it's a suicide rap. You gotta get out while we're young. Cause tramps like us, well, baby, we were born to run. Yeah, you should know. Wendy, let me in. I wanna be your friend. I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs round these velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Together we could break this drop. We'll run till we drop, and baby we'll never go back. Oh, you walk with me on a while, 'cause baby I'm just scared and lonely rider, but I gotta know how I feel. I wanna know love is baby, baby, I wanna know love is real. Yeah, there she goes. Beyond the palace, heavy-powered drones stream down the boulevard. The girls comb their hair in the rearview mirrors, and the boys try to look so hard. The amusement park rises bold and stark as I huddle on the beach in the mist. I wanna die with you and me on the streets tonight in an everlasting kiss. Whoa! You guys take a minute to comb your hair. You guys feeling all right? I said you're feeling all right. We're gonna count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Highways jammed with broken heroes on a last trans-power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight, but there's no place left to hide. Together, Wendy, we can live with the sadness. I love you with all the madness in my soul. Oh, someday, girl, I don't know when we're gonna go to the place where we really don't go and walk in the sun. Until then, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, honey, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Come on, honey, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah. You see what I mean? You don't have to go to the garden. These guys are probably playing 2 blocks from your house. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. You had Bruce in the house right there. Awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome. Awesome band. Ladies and gentlemen, Buttered Soul, if you get a chance to see these guys, by all means, go out and see these guys. They're great. Go see them. That's about it for us this week. I do want to make an apology. We lost 2 cameras, and we have my man Michelangelo here tonight working the cameras. He did a great job. We don't usually have the movement. We have 3 cameras working, but we only had 1 camera working. But I think he did a phenomenal job showing these guys what they got, because you guys were awesome. I'll tell you, they were awesome.
And Tommy was awesome.
Again, we bring. All right, enough of that shit. We bring you the best here at the Maverick Soul. We'll be back next week with an unbelievable band, a band that opens for Johnny Winter. You are going to love this band, but my God, wasn't that great? Buttered Soul. Go out and see them. We'll see you next week with the Maverick Soul. Hang in there. Have a blessed week.